There's this letter that just came up on my Tumblr dashboard. Might as well take a look at it. Some people are reacting to it. Kind of in a negative way. Well, let's see. For starters, this was sent to Caboni32. Title of the note was I am sorry. No idea about Caboni32, but from the way it looks, a quick click on the Tumblr, uh, it's if it's loading. Huh. It's not safe for work artist. Another pony not safe for work artist. Huh. Very good one on top of that. Huh. Also see what kind of note this read. It's been a long journey, that's for certain. Something I don't believe either of us could have expected or anticipated. I don't know how many fans of your work you've been able to interact with the same way we have, or have gotten to share this part is blank, blurred or something. I guess I should reread it as, or have gotten to share the experience, and I had certainly hoped it meant something. This note is an apology from me for everything that has been done over the past year of us knowing each other. Despite my best of intentions, I know when it's time to step back and give in. I'm a go-getter, ironically enough, and I think something is wrong. I do whatever it takes to make it right. So let this be my last and final apology to you for ever doubting your choices and your lifestyle. I'm sorry to have ever known you, to have believed in your art and your skill, and to have thought you were my favorite artist in the fandom. I'm sorry to have wasted your time, to have led you to believe that anything we could ever had could have become a friendship. I'm sorry I couldn't be more than just a number to you, the 1 of 10,000 as you so elegantly put it, that I could be nothing more than a statistical average in your business. Sorry that your efforts on trying to get me to understand your contributions to the dark side of the fandom have been in vain, that I will never accept you as a contributing member towards the good of society. I think I got a bad feeling about this. I'm sorry to have misled you, to think that I might be different than all those other numbers you deal with every day, to think of for a moment that I was unique in your life. I'm sorry to have ever shared my interests in blurry blank with you. I hope I hope that's not what I think it is. Sorry, it's just my dirty mind. I'm sorry to have ever shared my interest in blank with you, because you've only ever used it against me to make myself feel sorry for ever doubting your life choices and forcing me to accept you in terms of sympathy. I am sorry to allow myself to have hope in you. I normally never wish ill will on anyone, but there is always time for an exception. You have destroyed what I have loved and removed all in which I had believed in. You refuse to acknowledge that something as simple as a television show can change people, so you use it in your own discretion, and you use it as your own little plaything, because you feel that your choices are instinct and cannot be changed, that you've always been this way and you cannot feel differently. You still feel it a must to thrust those views on those who deem it an abomination and disgusting. I cannot associate myself with someone whose secondary purpose in artistic expression is to hurt people, and to turn and refuse to acknowledge that their work can actually hurt people. I've tried to take in all the pain I could relieve you of it, in hopes that you might change, that you might actually recognize the good you have in yourself, the same good I saw in you when we first met. I am unsure if you're willing to understand the pain you have put in me, though. And now this is the part in which I get over it, which you've also stated to us non-cloppers. Be excited, though, for one thing. There might actually be a silver piece that made actually miss you. The door is always unlocked, but I hope for your sake as well as mine, the next time you knock is to tell me you've ridden yourself of the clop you're oh so plagued the fandom with. My fucking god. I think we found a new letter that pretty much denounces that Twilight Sparkle as my waifu letter. I think that took its throne as the most OP of all letters. My god. I don't know why you just try to turn off trying to turn a clopper into a non-clopper. I'm looking at this guy. I'm looking at all of his artwork. These are good. Some of them are a little unorthodox, but that's the My Little Pony fandom for you. But it all looks good. You seriously gonna try to make a person like stop drawing porn because you think it doesn't contribute to society or shit like that? It's like telling me if I was a gay person to stop being gay and to actually make love to a woman. It's like telling me to not breathe when my life pretty much depends on breathing. It's like telling me to not be myself just for your standards. This world does not revolve around you. I keep telling that to certain people who think the world revolves around them and that they're their God's gift to this little world. Nobody is special, but everybody is special. That might be a little unorthodox and might confuse you a little bit because, well, that's what happens when you don't have much to eat and you just starve yourself on some occasions. But in all seriousness, you're not any more special than, like, the President of the United fucking States, or God, or Allah, or Buddha, or whatever deity you happen to worship when you're watching this channel, be it Islamic or Protestant or Catholicism, Christianity, and that shit. You're not special like that. You're a unique little snowflake, but you're not a loud little snowflake. That's what I'm trying to say is, if you don't like shit, shut the fuck up, close the damn browser and look at something fucking else, for God's sake. Don't try to change people to your specifications. What are you, fucking Gandhi or the Dalai Lama? Fuck you. That's all I gotta say.